Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your April reading. This is a reading for the eclipse. I did a general reading for the eclipse earlier today, so you might want to check that one out too. This one is going to be a little bit more specific for your sign and what you need to know. So I did all these readings during the day, and this lighting is horrendous, but anyway, okay. Look at this. Your first card out is the Devil. It looks like you are releasing something that was toxic. This is the card of regret. You're looking at something in the past with regret and realizing now that it was more toxic than a situation you should have stayed in. Maybe you stayed for too long. Yeah, it looks like this is a very long-term energy. This was not a quick relationship that we're talking about here. This is something that years, just a long time that this person was in your life. So I think you're feeling very nostalgic about it, but I feel like, yeah, you're about to head off in a new direction with a new focus. This is a matter of having all of your energy directed into one place so that all of your efforts are concentrated right now. So I feel like there's going to be a shift. As soon as you stop looking at what was lost and realize that if you look behind you, you have two very full cups still, as opposed to just the three that are empty. Once you realize that, I feel like that's how everything you want starts to come in. It's the lessons have been learned, and now you're ready for this new beginning. The Page of Pentacles is ready to take off on a new adventure. Maybe something financially too. The Page of Pentacles is about learning new things, but it also could be a new start with finances, a new job, things like along those lines. So learning something for a new job, taking a new class for a job. The Chariot, see? And it's going to be a balanced energy that actually comes in and comes in quickly. There's going to be a big shift when you let this toxicity go and you realize that it has now become part of your past, part of what no longer serves you, and you're kind of on a different timeline now. You're in a different place, and the universe is guiding you there, because these are major arcana cards here that tell me that there's a big shift coming for you. Big change. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I think a lot of it does have to do with finances. Maybe a big change in job, but something, like I said, that's more balanced. The Chariot is always depicted as being led by two opposites. But that mesh together like a yin and yang energy. The black and white here in this card, the alternating stripes, that kind of thing. But you see, it's like a perfect balance together. So whatever this new energy, this new vibe that comes in quickly, but it's more balanced and in line with where you want to be. So the King of Pentacles is super stable. Has amassed a lot of wealth and knowledge and different things that keep him grounded and keep him capable. He's the king of owning all the things, all of the stuff. So in order to get to that place, you have to have the perseverance to work hard, to save, to do all of that. The King of Pentacles is that energy. The Three of Wands is knowing that there's a new path that you need to take. It's, that Two of Wands energy is before that, where you know that there are two distinct paths and you're not really quite sure sometimes. By the time you hit the Three of Wands, you are ready to take the one that makes the most sense and leave everything else behind. It's like you walk through a new doorway with a new excitement and a new passion for something. Look, Two of Wands is right before that. See, it's you recognizing that there's two paths and then figuring out which one best suits you and leaving behind the ones that don't. And I think you're having a little bit of a hard time with it, because I think this person that you were connected to, like I said, you have that longevity and you have that, whatever it is, there's a deep connection. So even if you weren't together very long, it escalated quickly, or you were together for a long time. So now you feel that, like, you've invested so much time into this. Is there any way to fix it? Once you realize that whatever wasn't working and was toxic can be left behind, and you can do that in the eclipse energy. It's, if you watch that eclipse reading that I put out, you can very easily distinguish what's in your life right now that doesn't belong there, and you can get rid of it so that you can allow in the things that you want and that you want to manifest. Yep, see? Look at this. The High Priestess. The High Priestess uses her intuition and knows. The High Priestess is connected to the Akashic Records. I love the High Priestess. She's up on my wall. The High Priestess knows how to use her gut instincts to lead her in everything to her soul's calling, to her higher purpose. this new path, new direction. You know, remember I said you're going to take that wand and go. That's what the Page of Wands does. Takes that wand and goes off on that new exciting path. There's a new journey that opens up as soon as you're able to release this and heal. The star is all about healing and recognizing that you are unique. You're one in a million, you know, in the sky, and there is no one like you. So you don't have to settle for anything that isn't in line with where you want it to be right now. See, because you are in the Queen of Swords energy. And as soon as you start living in your truth, she's the bitch of the tarot. Why? Because she will tell you like it is. She will use that double-edged sword no matter who needs to hear what, because you understand that only speaking your truth and living in your truth is how you align with what's meant to be yours. Let's see. You have a lot of pages here, which means you're off in new directions. Pages are have a youthful energy about them, an excitement, a passion. And this is great because you have the Page of Cups here, which is new beginnings with emotion. It could be somebody trying to come back and apologize. So be careful about that. If this toxic energy tries to come back in with an apology, you stand firm in that Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords energy here, and you don't allow bullshit to come back in that doesn't belong there. The Queen of Wands knows her worth. Look at her. She's beautiful. Everybody either wants a piece of her, wants to be her, whatever it is, but she stands strong. She knows her powers of manifestation. She knows her powers of who she is and what she deserves. You know, and like I said, and that Queen of Wands has no problem telling you, you're not fit for me. And it's really okay. When things are not an energetic match, it's time to walk off. And you need the strength to do that. This is the strength card means you have it in you to carry something out all the way to the end, to the final goal. You know that there's a lot. Yep, look at this. You got it again. This is the second time we're seeing it now, the Three of Wands. You know that a new direction is inevitable. It just has to be. And that's how you get to everything that actually lines up with you. Two of Cups is actually a card of soulmates and energies that bind together and blend. Both of your cups are filled so you can give and receive with reciprocity that is unmatched, because once you go off into this new direction and you're headed for the whole world and you leave behind the things that don't fit anymore and you're on this healing journey, that means you can attract in all the things that line up for you, whether it be a partner, a job, a home, whatever it is that's important to you and you are trying to manifest right now. That's what's at the top of it all. And you have to be willing to understand that whatever was not working was eliminated to serve your higher good. Does it mean it's easy to go through the pain and the heartbreak? Of course not. But does it mean that it's absolutely necessary to heal so that you can go off in this new direction? And I think you know deep down in your soul what wasn't working. That's why you either let it go or you were okay when it had to go. Or you will be when you start to realize that what's on the other side of that is so much bigger than you could have imagined. That's when I think it's going to really kind of sink in for you. I think you almost need the reality before you're going to believe it, but the reality will be here so soon that you're going to have no choice. You got that Three of Wands twice, where you're going to have no choice but to see very distinct paths in front of you and know which one you have to take. So let's see what your song sign is. This month's playlist, I pulled up 90s pop rock. So let's see. You don't have to like the music, or just figure out what your song is here. Look it up when you research it. Look up the year it came out, the artist, the lyrics, and I'm sure you're gonna find something that resonates with you. So let's see what your. Wait, hang on. I think. No, sorry, my son was using Spotify before. She don't use jelly. The Flaming Lips. There is your song for this month. Like I said, look it up and see why you needed to hear it today. I hope this was helpful for you, and I will see you guys soon.